Hello again, everyone. Edwin Leonard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about the September 29th, 2023 Supermoon in Aries Part 2 of 2. Now, this supermoon is going to fall at 6 degrees Aries. As far as Sabian symbols go, this may manifest in one becoming cognizant of an ability to be shrewd. There may be an ability to recognize where one can use their shrewdness to extricate themselves from dilemmas. This degree can be less volatile than the other Aries degrees. Now, on the negative side, some people may deal with a prodigious financial loss. I understand this could happen regardless of transits. However, there may be more people on average dealing with a situation like this at this time compared to others. Now, this degree can be auspicious for incorporating the spiritual and mundane and finding a balance between the two. It could simply be about doing mundane tasks with spirituality in the person. And it's also important to look at the election aspects this makes. This could impact how this affects those collectively. Now, this is going to make a trine to Pluto and Capricorn. Now, this could manifest in a number of ways. It could be getting a government, related loan for something, Aries related. Pluto has a connection with loans. Capricorn is associated with the government. Um, could simply really just giving that right amount of passion and desire to complete whatever is associated with the supermoon in Aries, whether it may be ending a contentious combative situation with someone, or it could be completing something that is innovative and pioneering. It may also, be expressed in having more power and control over those acerbic Aries emotions that may be unleashed at this time. And other transits to one's natal chart, at this time can be significant because they're taking place at the same time as the supermoon in Aries transit. Now, transit Black Moon Lilith is going to make a conjunction to Donald Trump's ascendant at this time, and this increases the propensity of something physical related trauma he may have to deal with at this time. There may be some issue with the heart, spine, or upper back that's associated with Leo. The Black Moon Lilith has a connection with trauma. Ascendant is the physical body. And the thing about this is it's also going to be at least loosely conjoining Donald Trump's natal Mars, which is associated with the vitality and pain. And he may have to be careful of overexertion in the heat. Mars and Leo can have excessive heat levels, and he may have that near inexorable Leo rising energy. In Mars and Leo energy, but he has to make sure, not to overdo it. I'm sure Donald Trump will be fine, though. Some of you may remember when we had that total solar eclipse back in, I believe it was August 2017. There were many people that were predicting, Trump's demise, or, some kind of, something very traumatic, or death even, being assassinated, and he got out of that unscathed. And the thing is, this is where we have to just really look at this like this is just something that could marginally increase the chance of some trauma, and that would apply to other people that have this transit of that Black Moon Lilith in Leo making a conjunction to their ascendant as well. Now also too, it's important to look at other electional aspects. The thing at this time, as they could be accentuated and amplified because they're taking place at the same time as this supermoon in Aries transit. Mercury in Virgo will be making a trine to Uranus and Taurus. Now, by itself, this aspect may manifest in easily articulating innovative ideas. And with Mercury being in Virgo, it may be done in a very verbose and analytical manner. And with having that trine to Uranus and Taurus, it may be associated with something Taurus related, such as a monetary idea, gardening tools, or something associated with architecture. It may also be easy to talk about matters associated with freedom and having, peace as a result. Now, what may help reinforce and reaffirm this is the fact that we're having the supermoon in Aries, and that can suggest an ending of something, volatile and contentious. And again, that trine, with between Mercury and Uranus can be auspicious and favorable for communication regarding freedom and independence, which wouldn't exclude extricating oneself from a violent situation. On September 29, 2023, the day of the supermoon in Aries, the International Day of Awareness of Food Loss and Waste will be honored. Now, this may not be seen as a significant holiday, but it falls on the day of the supermoon, and it may hold more importance to people because of this. It may have a greater impact on others. Full moons, supermoons can be about unveilings, revelations, and awareness. The moon is also connected with food. Aries energy can be abrupt and impulsive. This could be a day where people become, really start to understand more about wasting food due to impulsive actions, which can include discarding food that is still edible. A basic example could be when one eats 90% of the food on their plate and throws away the remaining 10% of it, instead of storing it in the refrigerator to eat at a later point in time. The trine to Pluto and Capricorn can make this more auspicious. Pluto rules waste and refuse. It's Venus will and also too, what I wanted to add is that Venus will conjoin the Black Moon Lilith and Leo at this time, and the day Venus is connected with food we love to indulge in. The Black Moon Lilith is associated with what one may want to keep suppressed and hidden. Leo is extravagant. This could be a time where people uncover information regarding extravagant spending on food, and that may have been suppressed for some time, such as a family member that may have been spending an exorbitant amount of money on the food that they enjoy, and it may come, there's a greater chance of something like this coming to light at this time more so than others. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Leonard saying, stay well.